What's up, everybody? It's Tadpole Superhero, and today we are playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. We're on Chapter 5, Flight, with an exclamation point. Must be some pretty crazy stuff happening. Last week, we fought some Dayan soldiers who have attacked Crimea, and we found Elincia, a woman, in the woods who was wounded, and we rescued her. She's up and at him. Let's see what's going on. Yep, so Ike is the one to be thanked. Lord, they don't have titles. Okay. We need to find out who she is. She's the princess. Oh my gosh, we saved the princess. She's a secret princess. Huh. Oh no. So the fight still rages on. The kingdom of Gallia. So now we've got a name drop of a third kingdom. King Kainigus. Such a cool name. The royals of every age nation. That's great. So the evil King Ashnard knows that she exists. He'll be after her. I'll help you. All about helping people. Nighttime at the mercenary fort. So if you've played Fire Emblem games, here's the question of the day. I don't know why I'm doing a question of the day. Here's just the question of the video. What is your favorite Fire Emblem game that you've ever played? Mine, personally, is the first one released in the West for the Game Boy Advance. It's called Blazing Sword in Japan, but here in the States, it's just called Fire Emblem for the Game Boy Advance. It's still my favorite. Awakening is very good. It's gotten well-deserved praise, but Fire Emblem, the first one in the West, is definitely my favorite. And I've played all of them except Radiant Dawn. Okay. So Titania. So some other people know about Titania having served in the Royal Knights. We learned that, I think, in the last episode. It makes you wonder, why did she leave the Royal Army? Oh no! We're under attack! Dayan has found her. Turn over the princess and leave immediately. So no matter what, we're without a home. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why Soren's such a fan favorite. He's a jerk. He's a pragmatic jerk. Bleh. Beast country. So that's our next thing that we've learned about Gallia. Oh, Gatry. Gatry's such a ladies' man. Oh, Gatry. Alright, looks like we know where the vote is. Alright. Yep. What a bunch of jerks. So this is why we don't negotiate with terrorists. They're not terrorists. I mean they're an army. They're a sovereign nation that's being a bunch of jerks. We don't negotiate with jerks or with terrorists or with evil armies. We fight. We fight to the bitter end. Oh, I love this. Grail's just like, hey, I'll take care of the back. You guys take care of everything else. I got that rear entrance just fine. Dakova. So they were going to burn the house down. Alright, so it's a nice upfront fight. We get to use everyone finally. We've been introduced different characters over time. We finally get to use everybody. And we can reposition, so we can move our characters around and decide who we want to go where. So let's do, actually, let's view the map so we got a better, okay, so we have a single entrance here. Enemies, I believe, do spawn from there. Most of our enemies are going to come from here. We got a two square entrance, and over here we have another 2 square entrance. So we have a very advantageous defensive position, and I love it. So we have to figure out who's going where. Excuse me. Okay. We can probably just have one person hold this. We'll want 2 here and 2 there, but who do we have that can stand in the front lines? We have Titania, Gatry, Ike, Oscar, and Boyd. We definitely want to keep Soren and Reese in the back. Now, this green spot where Ike is standing, that's what we need to defend for 6 turns. You'll see in the top left. We need to defend that. If an enemy steps on there, we lose. So all we really need to do is just block off our 3 entrances. So what we are going to do... let's do... I think they have mostly spears. Yeah, mostly spear users. Lance users. Let's be correct here. So we can have Boyd and Titania take the bottom. And Oscar and Gatry can go on the left. And then Ike can run support and interference. And Sheenon will take care of the right side. He's strong enough that he can handle it. So there's a plan. Always save if you make any changes before the battle starts. That way you won't lose your changes in case you have to reset if somebody dies. So here we go. Boyd needs experience. Oh gosh. So let's just put him here. Let's just drop him off. Drop him off at school. All right. Titania will do the same. Gatry can get into position. We'll keep him with him. The steel band, steel lance. I don't even know what I'm talking about. And the iron lance there. I think Ike has some items he can. Yeah, he has an axe for Boyd. Alrighty. Sheenon is ready over here in case we need him. Reese is just ready. And Soren is ready, so we're going to be careful with them. And then we'll cut out the enemy turn. Okay, one thing I noticed as the enemy was taking their turn was that for whatever reason, I'm going to go on a quick tangent here. For whatever reason, this game shows up really dark on my TV. For whatever reason, I've noticed this with uh, GameCube era, like GameCube, PS2, Xbox, and earlier, is that when you hook them up to an HD TV, it's like everything is so much darker. And for whatever reason, my Elgato capture device is also bringing it up really dark. So the combat section, since it's nighttime, let me show you, is really disappointing. Unfortunately. So as you can see, it's very, very dark. If anybody has a solution for that, because it's a real bummer. Like Metroid Prime, I got the Metroid Prime trilogy for on the Wii U eShop, partly because Metroid Prime on the GameCube, it's way too dark. Like they upscaled the colors in the trilogy version so I can actually play it. I was trying to play it on my TV a couple days ago, and it was, I mean, there are some areas that are almost impossible to navigate because of how dark they are. So if anybody has a solution, I would love to hear it because it's a real bummer. Some games on the GameCube are really dark. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is ridiculous. But Oscar leveled up, so we have a ray of light shining into the darkness. I don't know, so I apologize. It's not my fault. If anybody has a solution, let me know. Because I would love to do something about this. It's a real bummer. So here we go. We're fighting and healing and doing some stuff. You know what? Gatry leveled up, and I forgot to say anything about it. He's level 12. That's cool. He leveled up. Woohoo. Go Gatry. Alright, let's put an Ike on the heal hedge here. Oh, we can use his Regal Sword because this does extra damage against mounted units. Of course, you can't see him doing his extra damage. He just did his critical hit move. You can barely see it. But it was cool. Kind of. This is really disappointing. Okay, anyway. Moving beyond the disappointments. Soren, come on, man. You're better than this, Soren. You're better than this. Oh, and then when you use magic spells, it darkens the screen. That's just great. Because we didn't need it to be. It was. I don't even know what I'm saying. Okay. Moving past the disappointment of darkness. Let's start wrecking the Dayan soldiers. I'm a little worried about Boyd. I'm not worried about Titania. The only one who could possibly pose a danger to Titania is the boss. So I'm really not worried about her. And that'll do it. I'll leave Sheen on there, and we're good to go. And we're back. I actually turned off the animations during the enemy turn to make it go faster. Reese is in trouble. He was in range of 2 archers, barely got out alive, so we need to heal up. Otherwise, that turn went well. Boyd's taking some hits. He doesn't have a vulnerary. Alrighty. So how's everybody doing today? I'm having fun. Oh, there's his critical attack. You can't even see it, but there it is. Oh no, that's his special skill, where he gets to attack 3 times. Yeah, I forgot to talk about skills. I don't think I've mentioned skills at all because we haven't had any skills worth mentioning. Okay. Adept. In certain conditions, grants this unit 2 consecutive attacks. Which means what happened there was he got... if he had been in direct combat, he would have attacked twice. Then the soldier would have attacked. Then he would have attacked again. But since he was out of range, he just attacked 3 times in a row. So when you see him do that little animation, raise up his hand and glowy, glowy, glow, glow, then he will be attacking again. And he can have that happen twice in a single exchange. So he can attack up to 4 times in rare conditions. So I don't think anybody else has cool skills Tempest doubles. Okay. I don't. I don't. Biorhythm. I never understood that, to be quite honest, and it's not. It's not a huge deal. So. Oh, Titania has counter, which means that sometimes she'll receive. Sometimes her enemies will receive half of the damage they do to her. It's a good skill to have. Provoke means enemies always attack first. That's interesting. Huh. Alright, and then we have the Adept. Okay, so not a whole lot to talk about, but there's some cool stuff going on. Ike's going to finish off this scrub. He got a hammer. Hammers are axe weapons that are very powerful against armored units. So now I got his hammer. But that's good that I've had Ike in the way, because otherwise he would have come after Gatry. Gatry would have been fine, most likely, but still, it's better that that didn't happen. Okay, Titania. Get rid of this archer. Those archers made Reese's life a little more difficult. You know, looking at my computer screen, it does look like it's a little brighter than it is on my TV, which is a relief because it's really, really dark on my TV. I don't like it. Yeah, it looks like it's a little better. Oh well. Let me know in the comments how you feel about it, how it looks to you. It is really bugging me. Anyway, here comes Superman Gatry, making earthquakes with every step he takes. So we're holding pretty well. Hold the line. Holding the line. Boyd might be in a little bit of trouble, but I think he's going to be okay. We have a sword user coming up. So that might cause him a bit of trouble, but I think he's going to be fine. Reese still needs to heal. Oh, gosh. All right. Titania leveled up. Woohoo! All right. Enemies have been throwing themselves at her and just getting wrecked. That was fun to watch. Watching enemies just throw themselves on her axe. All right. So we got a few enemy reinforcements. A lot in the south. But otherwise, not much to worry about. This is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Which is good. It's a relief. Alright, so Oscar and Ike need the experience the most here. Gatry will just be on standby. Boyd's going to heal himself again. He's taking a beating. But he's doing alright. Oh, I forgot to turn animations back on. But now you get to see what it looks like without it. So Soren got his adept skill. That's why he attacked twice there. Yeah. Well, I'm going to keep animations off because there's not really anything to do. It's not really anything left. Okay. Boyd leveled up. All right. Level 5. He's still behind, but he's catching up. Got strength and speed. That's great. All right. So we're back. Boyd is really getting wrecked here. I really need to help him. And we've got enemies on the move. The boss is on the move, but he only has one more turn, so he's a little late to the party. All right, we need to do some damage to this guy. Boyd can finish him off in one go. And I forgot to turn animations back on. Oh well, it's kind of fun to watch. Let's go ahead. I'll show you where the animations is. It's right here. So we just turn it back on, and now we go back into the darkness, the darkest night. The darkest night there ever was. Don't need no archers shooting me. There you go, Ike. Well done. Well done. There we go. Level 10. Magic. I don't need magic. I mean, it's slightly useful depending on weapons you get late in the game, but it's really not. It's not worth it. Okay, so I thought enemies were going to come from the right up where Shinon is. Yeah, nobody's coming from that direction. Alright, so we are on our last turn. Like I said, Shinon has not had to do anything, so I actually could have taken advantage of his abilities. But what I'm actually going to do, since this is the last turn... oh gosh, throat's a little sore. We're going to back these people up. Because we've got a horde coming our way. Just let them back off. Oh, what the heck. Titania can wreck some people. Why not? And we'll let Oscar and Ike finish off this group on the edge. This has helped me get a couple of characters back up to speed. Like Oscar, yes! Level up! Alright, level 6. All he got was health. That's okay. It's better than nothing. Oh yeah, iron. Yeah, that's 11 times 2. I need to work on my math skills. For a second, I thought that I wasn't going to defeat him. Well, critical hit will defeat him, that's for sure. Alright. So that should do it. And we did it. See, the boss started so late that he couldn't even attack anybody. Alright, we defended the fort. We defended Alencia. And we beat up some bad guys. Alright. So we gotta pack everything up and get out of the fort because they're gonna send more troops. We're going to be on the run. We're going on the lam, boys. The Great Forest. That's a great name. Yeah, look at me. Being redundant. Great Forest. Essential documents from the library. You're in charge of the princess. Everybody else has to pack stuff and do really... logistically challenging tasks, and then he's just like, Ike, just watch her. Oh, look. All right. Ike knows what he's doing. Okay. So that's the cool thing about her being a secret princess is that she's been raised, to do stuff that princesses don't normally do, that they usually have their servants do. So, Alencia is a very practical princess. She's got skills. Oh, she can ride horses. She can sword fight. Mist has this cool pendant around her neck. It's glowing. It's magical. What is it? That's the real question. What is it? Oh, so it only started glowing recently. So many questions, so little time. Oh, and now Dakova has to report to his superiors. Petrine, who is a high-ranking general of Dayan. Success or failure, life or death. So he failed, which means he dies. He done dies. So Melior, the Crimean capital. Okay, so Dayan has taken over the capital. Crimean army is running out of time. So they've already deduced where we're going. So what they need to do is just stop us before we get to Gallia. She's a cocky one. All right, so that concludes chapter 5. We saved a princess, and now we're on the run from Dayan, a conquering army who has taken over Crimea. We have the Princess of Crimea with us. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.